Mr. Speaker, it is unfortunate that in 2019 we'll still have to revisit this topic. But open defecation cannot be a characteristic of a country that is working to be transformed economically and to be counted amongst the developed nations of the world. Emphataye. Esawo.
President Akufo-Addo there condemning open defecation when he delivered his State of the Nation address to Parliament in February 2019. Open defecation remains a big sanitation challenge in Ghana. According to statistics from the United Nations International Children and Education Fund, UNICEF, 20% of Ghanaians do not have toilets in their homes and resort to other means to ease themselves. That means about 1 in every 5 persons you meet defecates outside a home toilet facility each day.
For some time now, we've had people who don't have toilets in their homes across the city. It's been about 40%. And the Assembly has other projects that we are running in line with our objectives to make sure that we reduce these numbers. So if you don't have a toilet in your home, there's a high tendency that you are going to resort to open defecation. And I've mentioned the repercussions that open defecation has on us as people. Not only you, the one who are defecating openly, but somebody who is also hasn't even committed that crime, but is going to have, because then flies are going to be on the toilet, and then they transmit diseases to from one person to the other.
A study by the Institute of Environment and Sanitation Studies at the University of Ghana estimates that open defecation costs the country some $79 million annually through loss in revenue from tourism, water pollution, diseases affecting the population, and deaths. In 2014, for example, cholera killed more than 150 people and affected 17,000 others, an outbreak experts linked to bad habits like open defecation.
The city for so long a time was dependent on public toilets. And now, with a lot of people coming into the city to transact businesses each now and then every day, it means that the people who are living in the city will have to, be chasing these facilities every now and then. And then it's an issue because people, started defecating all over the place. Flying toilets into our drains and all that. So it's a big issue that the city is, finding solutions to.
The sanitation challenge and its attendant health consequences is what Clean Team Ghana, a Kumasi-based social enterprise, seeks to resolve. The mission is to provide convenient and affordable toilets to residents in Kumasi and other urban areas.
We give the customer a toilet for free, and it's a container-based toilet that goes in the house. It requires very little setup, and then the customer pays a monthly fee whereby we come and remove the waste twice a week from the customer to ensure that it's done professionally, it's done timely, and we are a reliable service. There's no need for flying toilets or for them to dump the waste out in the community. We make sure we're taking that waste away and disposing of it safely.
Clean Team Ghana provides those who sign on to our services with this novel kind of toilet facility made of plastic. It is a custom-designed, waterless, standalone toilet with a waste removal system supporting it.
Very clearly, people need options, right? I think some people are openly defecating because of cultural norms, but some people are continuing that practice because there isn't a different option. To build a toilet with a septic tank is expensive, and even with microfinance is unattainable, and therefore there isn't that kind of next step down on the sanitation ladder for them to go to. What we hope to do is bridge a gap whereby people that can't afford to do that, or maybe just even don't have the space in their homes to build a septic tank with a WC, have an option to come into what we're doing and still have a toilet in their home, but at a much lower price point.
This is how the Clean Team toilet looks like.
So at installation, this is the lid of the toilet. So for it to be a complete set, it looks like this in the home. And so when someone wants to use the toilet, he opens, he goes, he does his business, and then he closes it.
Sawdust is spread on the human waste after every use, so it doesn't smell nor attract insects.
As part of the installation, when we are done with the installation, we provide sawdust for the household to use. Now the sawdust is mixed with an additive, which is used as a block as a barrier between the waste and then the user. And as part of that, it helps keep the toilet dry.
We visit the homes of our clients to collect the human waste in sealed containers every 3 days and take them away for safe disposal. We then replace the container in which the waste was collected with a fresh container. The Clean Team Ghana toilet is so convenient, you can use it anywhere, including in your bedroom.
It's a very convenient product that allows you to place it in every little space that you have. So if you have your own private bathroom, you can put it there. We have customers that use this in their rooms too as well, because it's very convenient and you can use it in a very little space that you have. So ideally we have people who use it in their bathroom, so if you have a small bathroom, you can put this and it works very well for you. If you have a space in your porch, in your own compound, you can put that. If you also have a space in your bedroom, you can put this into your bedroom and it works perfectly for you.
There is a monitoring system that ensures that collectors go round every 3 days without failure to collect the waste for safe and effective disposal.
When one comes into contact with feces, the person is likely to get diseases and then get sick out of it. We don't want to create a lot of waste in the system. So we make sure that our model shows that on the 3rd day, the additive is able to hold the feces for maximum 4 days. So on the 3rd day, before it starts rotting, we have to make sure that we pick the waste out of the customer's house so that the customer wouldn't come into contact with the waste that is being produced, ensuring good health for the customer.
Jerry Tolim is one of the waste collectors.
My customer benefited us because when I went and change them and give them the new ones, they always said that it helped them with this mobile toilet, because some of them they don't have toilet, but because of with this thing they can use it for any time they want. But if they don't have any toilet, it gives them difficult to go to the public one. But with this one, they are benefiting from it.
What we provide are safe, affordable in-home toilets. It is a full-blown service that ensures Clean Team Ghana provides the client with a toilet facility at no cost. They only pay a fee at the end of the month for the service.
Clean Team is providing a service which is very unique, to the society. We have done the calculation, and you will notice that should a household of 5 people, should they be attending even a public toilet once per a day, they will pay average of no less than 80 Ghana cedi. So we are saying that we want to provide a unique service, a world-class service, but at an affordable cost. So compare Clean Team service of 38 Ghana cedi to a public toilet of 80 Ghana cedi on the average per month. Clean Team becomes affordable.
This is a service that more than 2,000 households in Kumasi are benefiting from currently.
Our operations is divided into 4 territories. We just entered the 5th territory. That's the Ashtown, Tafo, Oforikrom, Sawaba territories. We just entered Swami territory. Each territory has an average of about 400 households, with Tafo being our biggest with about 600 households.
Waste collectors like Jerry ride around the service communities every morning to collect the waste from homes and bring them to a transfer site at Ashtown. Here, the waste containers are loaded into a bigger trailer and transferred to the Dompoase site for dumping. Workers are attired in overall protective gears and wear gloves to ensure utmost hygiene.
We go outside to service people like their waste. We bring their waste out to this place. So we go out for servicing. So after we serve them, we bring it here. Then we have some people that they take the truck they'll send it back to Dompase. And that Dompase, we have a lot of people that they are working there. They wash, they throw the dust, they throw the waste out, then they wash in, then they bring back the container again.
The collected used containers from homes are moved to the Dompase landfill site for dumping. The waste in the containers, which have been mixed up with the sawdust, are taken out here. The containers are then washed and sanitized under strictly hygienic conditions using very strong detergents. The containers are allowed to dry. Sawdust is then poured in them and a polythene full of sawdust added for use in homes anytime a customer uses the loo.
We are at the Dompase processing site, and this is where we treat all the waste we collect from our customers' homes. So like you saw in the previous stages, we collect waste from customers. This is brought to our transfer site in Ashtown and loaded into trailers. These trailers are brought to this site, our processing site here in Dompase, and it's offloaded and put on the line and goes through a number of processes, comes out as clean and goes back to Ashtown.
All the fecal matter that is brought here is eventually dried for pathogens in them to die, allowing their safe disposal.
So the waste that is dumped in the tuk-tuk is taken to the drying bed, where we leave it for about 2 to 3 months to cure, and then we take it to the landfill site. By then, all the pathogens in it would have reduced and it would have become black soil. So we take it to the landfill site.
Officials at Clean Team Ghana are excited about the impact that the products are making.
For me, I believe the impacts have been great and life-changing. For me personally, I've experienced not having a toilet at home, where when you feel nature's call, you have to start being ingenious about how you are going to do it. And so you visit people and you see that their lives have been changed. And come to think of it, at night when you have a tummy upset and you don't have a toilet at home, it's very uncomfortable. And so for these people, we've provided them safety, dignity, and they are saving money as well, because Clean Team toilet is cheaper to use than the public toilet. And they avoid all the long queues, save money and time to invest into other profitable things.
It started as a small initiative, but now it is a thriving social enterprise.
Clean Team was started by Unilever UK and WhatsApp, that is Water and Sanitation for Urban Poor. They started it as a project, Unilever as a social responsibility, and WhatsApp is already into water and sanitation. So they came together and brought this project to serve as a bridge, a bridge between people who don't have access to household toilets and people who are using public toilets. So if you don't have a household toilet and you don't want to use a public toilet, what do? You are left with only open defecation as an option. So this was meant to bridge that gap. And so we started a trial in Ashtown with about 20 customers. The trial was successful, and in order to keep it sustainable and keep it running for a long time, we registered it as a Ghanaian business and took on more customers, and it's grown up till the stage we are now.
The social enterprise was first piloted with about 100 families in the city of Kumasi before launching in 2012. Today, Clean Team Ghana has installed over 2,000 toilets and is now ensuring healthier lives for over 10,000 people in Kumasi. The impact of a project has been phenomenal.
And I believe that Clean Team have influenced the general health settings of Kumasi. If you would note that Kumasi have not experienced any major cholera outbreak for some time now. And I can attribute that to Clean Team because we have carried out a lot of waste that could have ended up in gutters. We are carrying it to our site and disposing of it safely.
Zakaria Abdul Rahman is a Deputy Ashanti Regional Chief Imam, and he testifies to the positive benefits of a Clean Team Ghana toilets.
You say the amateur, no, me Argentina de bit kifima, me free, net fee no, kisi me ko yani. Oh, wono amfata. Nti wo sa how do you hire now so but
He commends the effective nature of customer service with timely collection of waste materials.
Well, you know, how a team on how now call them be the beer be Nansan, no member, but neighbor. A young man on buffer. Musume so ya sika almost says a young triano, nay tria. Until how be any until I didn't a boy papa. On here, Ebebre, you know how you use.
Deputy Waste Management Director at the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, Osei Sibe, has also been commending the work of Clean Team Ghana.
Clean Team started in Kumasi here 2011, and I think they've come a long way because the impact has been really huge. You know, Kumasi is where people normally depend on public toilets, and that means that if you don't have a toilet in your home, you cannot visit the loo at night when the public toilets are all closed, and also when it's raining. So with the introduction of Clean Team, I think it is something that makes it easier for especially the poor, and it's very affordable and people are accepting it. So I believe with the introduction of Clean Team toilet, I think it has come a long way to help us as a city authority.
He hopes that the product will be extended to different parts of the country to help deal with open defecation.
Not only Kumasi, I expect that this toilet be accepted across Ghana so that in our fight for ending open defecation, it can be scaled up and it can be faster. Because most of the people, they resort to open defecation because, number one, the available toilets are very expensive, and others too, they don't have any option in terms of having space in their homes to have their own toilets. But these are the things that the Clean Team toilet is dealing with. So I believe it should be scaled up across the country.
The initiative is also creating jobs for tens of young unemployed youth. Jerry, who is 33 years, for example, used to sell mortar and pestle in Kumasi, which he hardly got market for. Now, he's gainfully employed.
It helped me a lot because at the end of the month, I've got my salary, and then I use it. I will buy things I want. I use to feed my parents and my wife and the children.
That helped me a lot. Certainly, I can say that helped me like income. I gain money from it to help like my life. At the same time to help my family in terms of getting money. Yeah, I get money out of it. At the same time, like the time I came here, I wasn't know how to drive the tuk-tuk, but now I'm good with it, and I say I've gained from it.
The Sustainable Development Goal 6 is categorical that by 2030, there should be access to adequate and equitable sanitation and hygiene for all, and an end to open defecation. A lot of efforts need to be put in if that can be achieved. And this will obviously require a lot of effort. And the Chief Executive Officer of Clean Team Ghana, Kelvin Hughes, says they are committed to helping ensure that.
So some of our customers are coming from openly defecating and are saying, look, actually this is because I didn't have an option and I enjoy the comfort of this. But there's still education to do around that. And on the education side, obviously our team that goes out into the field is playing a role in that and talking to people about why open defecation is dangerous in terms of the dangers of those fecal waste getting into the water bodies and diseases, that sort of thing. But also our customers, right? The customer gets the toilet, enjoys it and tells their friends, and that is also a message that they're passing on. And so we're doing a few different things that are contributing, I think, to helping solve that SDG. But I think the important point to note is that we are just one part of the ecosystem around that, right? So we have to collaborate in order for this issue to be solved. The government can act as a liaison between the different groups. No single actor, whether it's government, private sector, or civil society, is ever going to be able to crack these significant problems on their own.
What Clean Team Ghana is doing is providing quality toilets in homes at an affordable cost. No more defecating in a bag. No more waiting in long queues in the morning to use the loo. No more handling waste in bags. No more getting sick from open defecation and dirty toilets. You can use it without running water and electricity.
We're getting more people coming in month on month, and we've grown about 30% in the last 12-15 months, and the plan is to grow again significantly in the coming years. I think that shows that there is real appetite, and we have people we only serve a small area of Kumasi at the moment, and we have people from other areas coming and saying, well, why aren't you coming here? Why aren't you coming here? And similar thing in Accra and in Tamale. We know people want it, and it's now making sure we do that in a sensible way to ensure that our service level stays where it should be. We should never disappoint a customer with poor service, and so the quality of our customer service is really important to us.
The CEO has also been speaking about the bigger plans that Clean Team Ghana has going into the future, including expanding to other cities beyond Kumasi soon.
The big idea for us is, can we prove that we can be a sustainable model? How we move the business forward to be profitable, and at that point the replication across different cities, not just in Ghana but beyond, is possible. So over the next 2-3 years we want to show that there's a real path to sustainability financially, and we can be viable as an organisation without any need for donor funding or even investment. And then we take that forward, and we could be moving to Tamale, to Accra, even to other countries in West Africa and potentially beyond.
Clean Team Ghana, ensuring good sanitation in every home. Clean Team Ghana, keep saving money with a clean toilet at home.